little 60 piece. That's only the neck though.
Last night a bitch nigga shot a real nigga, but we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it, and they using nigga songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, then get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater and her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Let some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let him rock you to sleep, true colors better believe him. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, it's hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her and you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a ruler. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth it, Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wooty-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back, we ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God, nigga.
That wooty-woo, something. I know the police listening, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking that wooty-woo, something. Nigga, cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running, swear to God, nigga.
What's the deal, y'all? We're Sharper Type in TNN Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cook, cracking the same here at TNN Trap News Network. Good news you can use. Get out with drink to get nobody's college, big dog. I am making pancakes, bacon, and eggs for the kids per their lunch request. But y'all know I'm giving y'all some good news y'all can use, some good knowledge y'all can't get nobody's college. In the meantime, between time, so I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe. Everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Get into that news we can use, get into that knowledge you can't get nobody's college, and tap in with the tap in if you ain't tapped in with that good tap in. Hit me up on Instagram, TRAPNEWS, NETWORX. Tap in with that if you ain't tapped in with that. Get into the news you can use, get into the knowledge you ain't get nobody's college, big dog. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the good subscribe button. And if you would like to be a part of this rich Trapper Mafia, hit me up on Instagram, TRAPNEWS, NETWORX. We'd love to have you a part of the family. We finna jump into this content, man. More of our favorite junkie, Lush, crashing out. Let's get into it. Let's go.
That's it, dog. No, that was weak, fool. I'll tell you. No, you won't, bro. You're banned from this motherfucker, bro. You're not the homie.
Let's go. I'll see you later.
No, hey, guess what? Fuck you, bro. You it, dog.
So as you guys can clearly see, man, Lush is again having a dispute what looks like to be maybe a 12-year-old, a 15-year-old. I'm not really sure why Lush keeps having these disputes and back and forth with children. It's a kind of tricky, icky, sticky, Vicky situation. Not really sure why he has so many conflicts, but you can see that he's clearly inebriated. He's clearly not in his right mind. He's clearly holding on to dear life with a hope and a prayer. Jesus, take the wheel. And, you know, there are so many things that we could say, or we can just continue to go through this terrible, seemingly, I don't even want to call it a bad week. Lush is having a bad life. Like, overall, your life is just trash. Everything about you seems to suck. Everything about you seems to be failing. You fumbled the white privilege bag. You're a white man and you're triangle up, triangle down. How did you still can't understand how you messed that up? But, you know, just one thing after another, man, Lush just continues to fail. And Lush just continues to remind us why every single day he is a pathetic loser. Every day. But let's roll this one more time before we get up out of here.
That's it, dog. No, that was weak, fool. I'll tell you. No, you won't, bro. You're banned from this motherfucker, bro. You're not the homie.
Let's go. I'll see you later.
No, hey, guess what? Fuck you, bro. You it, dog.
So again, you have Lush as over 40 years old telling what is clearly a much younger man, you're not the homie, you're not this, you're not that. And it's incredible to understand this because at over 40 years old, you would expect Lush to be able to handle himself in a much better way. You'll be able to expect Lush to handle himself in a much more professional way, a much more classy way. But it looks like he's like breaking up with his little boyfriend there. Like, oh, F you, dog. You're not the homie. We're not friends anymore. Bro, we're grown. We are literally adult men. And you are having a conversation with another adult man about how he's not the homie, how you guys are not friends. You essentially just said, hey, bro, you're not allowed to come to my birthday party no more. I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. You just took your ball and went home. Literally. As an adult male. And the dude that you're talking to, he just doesn't even seem to care. He doesn't seem like, he's like, whatever. And let's not forget the point that he's saying, hey, I'm going to see you later. It sounds like he knows Lush. It sounds like they might be from similar areas. Well, he's probably not from West LA. He's probably from the Mexicans that Lush hangs around with, that he wants to pretend to be like because he's a fake Southsider. I'm not sure why a white man is walking around cosplaying as a Mexican gang leader, but that's weird. Shout out to the real Sureños. Shout out to the real Southsiders that are doing that. I really wish that one of y'all would check him for that, but that's neither here nor there. The whole concept, the whole idea about this, it just seems extremely irritating, and it seems extremely low brain cells. It seems like this guy right here just pretty much doesn't know what he's doing and doesn't know how he's doing, and he's just a big, smelly, crystal meth smoking loser. And yeah, that's that. So with that being said, I don't really have too much to drag this one on. Maybe we can see if we can find something real quick. Hold on. Nah, this is cool. I don't want to talk about crystal meth smokers anymore. With that all being said, we're going to take a time to pray for Lush. God, we come to you today in a sober and clear mind, not our minds cloudy by Yistel Yeth and Yistel smoking. God, we come to you and we pray a sober man's prayer for the benefit and the healing and the love of Lush One, because without you, God, it seems like he's lost his way. And honestly, Lush at this point is just a pathetic loser. Like, to go back and forth with Lush, oh, Lush hates you, he hates you. I'm sure he does. Lush doesn't hate me. Lush hates himself. Lush hates the fact that he wakes up every single morning and he lives in a MacArthur Park, little bitty, teeny weeny, shrivel, little short, don't want apartment. Bro, you open your front door and it goes to the living room. I ain't saying I got the most money, but it's been a minute since somebody opened my front door and the first thing you seen was my living room. You ain't got no type of foyer. You ain't got no type of hallway. It's nothing that separates your living space from your walk-in space. That all being said, bro, we up out into the next one. Y'all know the deal. It's red dots to the left, and you know the rest. It's free Avenue Agents Tweets free. We are gone up out of here. Pray for Lush all summer 2025.
That's it, dog. No, that was weak, fool. I saw you. No, you won't, bro. You're banned from this motherfucker, bro. You're not the homie.
Let's go. I'll see you later.
No, hey, guess what? Fuck you, bro. You that's it, dog. No, that was weak, fool. I saw you. No, you won't, bro. You're banned from this motherfucker, bro. You're not the homie.
Let's go. I'll see you later.
No, hey, guess what? Fuck you, bro.